We even talk about after missing 3 months. I feel like there's so much news that we can't even we just skipped over.
I don't hold you at all, but
What was
we
the
we
last thing
missed
we talked
like
about?
we missed every major point in this year's history. I don't hold you at all. We
No
missed so
damn
much
way,
shit.
dog. Taco,
Uh,
bro, because of you.
Me? Oh damn way.
Bro, Taco, just, I guess, I don't know. We're just going to do a speed running episode.
it's been a month since the last damn Doja Cat and Wisconsin volleyball team league. That shit seems like happened like 3 eons ago.
Yeah, the last episode we recorded was when the Queen died.
No
Ain't no
way.
way.
Yes,
Now you're
sir.
capping.
That's a lot, bro.
It's not a lie. What do you mean?
Yes, bro.
No, Long Live the Queen was 2 months ago. Look at you capping.
Yeah, long with the Queen, and then we took 2 months off.
No,
Oh,
no, we didn't want
sir.
to. We talked about Wisconsin. We talked about Wisconsin, the team.
Well,
Ah.
we were going for a month because we decided to actually go to Wisconsin and see the volleyball team for ourselves.
Let me tell you, it was not to disappoint. It was not to
I'm I,
disappoint.
I I'm here
It's
to
not
announce
worth
I
it.
am gonna be a father.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Huh?
With who? Which one was it?
Yeah, which number? Which number?
22.
Yeah, she about to
Okay.
sue the fuck out of you.
Let me go. Let me go look it up. Let me go ahead and look it up. I can see what the
I'm
name
gonna
Okay,
DM
is.
her
no,
right
no, no, no,
now.
no.
What do you mean no? I gotta ask her.
I have to look it up. I don't even know who's who.
Watch that be the 17-year-old. You're fucked.
What?
No damn
Wisconsin,
way, dog.
Wisconsin volleyball team.
Man, fuck that
Sir.
volleyball
Oh
team.
no, not 22. Not 22.
Number 22. Number
Who,
22.
who was it? Who was
Number
it?
15.
You already
Number
said
15.
22.
I said 15. I said
You're
10.
about to spend 22 months in prison. You're
Ah,
absolutely fucked.
Number 5. Number 5.
How many girls did you get
That is
pregnant,
number 0,
dog?
bro. Number 0.
Oh
Number
my
0.
fucking taco. How's your last 3 weeks been, dog?
Number 0. Let me see who that is.
To lie to you, bro. This might be my last week.
What does
What does
that
that
mean?
mean?
Up here and now, bro. My departure.
Julio
What?
Zoll? Julio
I'm doing
Orzol?
I'm doing a spin-off. Right here and right now.
What the fuck is that?
She's 22. She's 22. You're cleared. Good move.
Okay,
Good
okay.
move.
I
Good
thought
move.
that, what?
How did you know that? Would you look her up? What the?
Yeah.
This
There's
nigga's.
a,
You don't have Google, bro. You gotta have like some. I don't know, like mega
This
Ask
Already knew. He
Ninja
was
with your
there.
phone.
What
I
do you
don't
mean?
fucking
He
know.
filmed the whole thing.
Wisconsin Badgers, and then the volleyball team has all the roster right here. But verbatim,
Right
alphabetical
where?
names. Where I looked it up.
You can't just look that up, nigga. What? You go to white pages? What the fuck did you look them up
What?
on?
Our name is Julia Orzol. Julia Orzol. Number 0. Oh, no, my bad. Number 0 is S. Reed. What's her first name? What's her first name? Let's see.
This
Oh,
whole
Simone
episode getting
Reed?
taken off the internet.
Oh, Sydney Reed. Yeah. Okay, Taco. Yes, sir.
Taco, you
respect it, I
you
respect
can't
it.
vouch for what the fuck this nigga is doing right now.
Guess who's there, bro? He filmed the whole thing.
Y'all are stalkers. No
You were there
way.
too. You were there too.
No, the fuck I wasn't. I was in the mountains somewhere.
You're the one that brought it up at the beginning. You said, we were in Wisconsin.
I was in
Yes, you did.
Wisconsin.
Yes, sir.
I was in the mountains.
Yeah, I was thinking
Man,
my
you know
shit,
what?
I
yo.
was
Wisconsin?
meditating.
I was in the mountain of Pades, bro.
Ooh.
You
God
got
damn,
ample
yeah.
child support now. Congrats.
Not if my fucking I gave him a fake name.
Okay.
Nigga,
I
it's
left
easy, as
no
easy as Jez just found out the entire team's roster's name, they're about to find your name easily. And if not, I'm gonna snitch on you. I ain't gonna hold you.
I told
Why are you
him my
snitching
name.
though?
Because I have to.
I told him my name was Pablo
That's such a
Picasso.
bitch ass move.
My dad didn't pay child support. I can't let Taco not pay it either.
That's
What?
fair. That's
Fuck
fair,
bum
that's fair.
dads. Fuck bum dads.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I told him my name was Pablo Picasso. Good luck. Good luck.
Not at all.
I so believe that.
I slipped in a sticky note. That shit said taco tamales. I slipped in a sticky note. I have
What?
to. I have to.
Oh, wait.
You're fucked.
I did. I have to.
Sub to me on Twitch.
What?
So for the last 3 weeks, how were you, Apollo? For the last 3 weeks, what were you doing?
I was moving houses, bro. That's actually why I couldn't do it for the first 2 weeks. 'Cause I was getting everything situated and shit.
How's it
Moving
now?
houses.
How's it now?
I'm still not unpacked, but we move.
What the fuck?
No way. We just do not throw a housewarming party and invite us.
That's so true as well.
Nigga, no. What are you talking about?
Bro, if you invite us, I will be there next weekend.
I'm still
That's what I'm
broke from
saying.
fucking New York. I know the fuck y'all are.
Okay, but if you invite us, we'll make a way.
What are you gonna
Yeah,
take
me-
buses and trains and subways and shit? Hell nah.
Nah,
I
let's
would
take
never
that new
disrespect y'all like
Koraidon.
that.
Koraidon.
Yeah,
You're
right
you're
on,
you're
and
you're
right on.
Do you even have
What?
Scarlet and Violet Taco?
No, sir.
No
What the
way.
fuck?
How the hell do you know what the Pokemon's name is?
You know the deal.
No.
No, we don't.
Yes, sir.
This
Man,
dude
it's
right
been
here.
3 weeks. You still on the same shit?
What have
What?
y'all been up to, bro? I've been moving. What have y'all been doing?
I've
Taco,
been
why'd you say this is your
grinding.
last week? What the fuck?
I told
Why?
you, bro. I'm doing the spin-off. I'm doing the spin-off.
What does that
What
mean,
is
though?
you can't spin it off and then name it the exact same thing.
We're gonna
Right
shoot the
here,
fuck
right
out
now.
of you.
It's like
I'm
how
shooting the fuck out of you.
Sam left iCarly and their shit was called Carly and Sam. Wait, what was that shit called? Cat and Sam? Sam and Cat?
Sam and Cat.
Yeah, she mixed it up a little bit. You just called the
Tell me
exact
name.
same name.
Taco and Jazz. Taco and Jazz.
No, shut your ass up. I'm not
no
That's
way.
not
into that shit.
You're just kicking me off this show. It's not a spinoff. What's that nigga's name? Gibble? You're just gibbling me.
Gibble.
Who the fuck is Gibble?
Nigga off iCarly, the fat fuck.
Gibby?
Bro, Gibby?
Yeah, Gibby, yeah.
Oh my
Oh, why you
god.
call this nigga?
No way. No way.
That's all
Gibby,
Sam and
bro.
Cat was, just everybody minus Gibby. That's the
Oh
only
my
nigga that didn't get a little
God.
special appearance.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
They invited every nigga on that show except him.
God damn.
I don't know. I heard that nigga was on crack though.
Yeah.
Before,
y'all
we
know-
really start this shit, I want to say rest in peace to all the shootings that we missed. There was a shooting in Atlantic Station yesterday. There was a shooting in Virginia like a week and a half ago. That shit was scary. On some real shit.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
any of them. Like I've been hearing stuff, but I've been so busy. I just don't know what's going on. I know there was a shooting recently. Was it a nightclub? I guess like again.
Yeah, the gay
Uh,
nightclub in
Wait,
Colorado.
there's a nightclub one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
gay nightclub, bro. 5 dead.
When was that?
Last Sunday.
What the fuck? Is that the Walmart one?
Yeah. Nah, that was Colorado. Walmart one happened after.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know there was a nightclub one.
I just
Yeah.
heard a nightclub one because people were comparing it to the other nightclub one that happened like
In
it
Miami.
was yeah, that one. They were comparing it to that one. It was kind of like paying respects to both. It was just very sad all around.
In
I also do wanna
Colorado,
say-
where the movie theater one was, the same city?
Nah, it's different city.
That's fucking insane. All I heard was about the Walmart one about how like he waited till they were all inside the break room and couldn't fucking escape.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one.
And it was the
That's what I heard.
manager.
Yeah, I heard about that one. Yeah.
That's crazy. Like you can't even be safe at work from your own workers. Like I imagine like somebody coming in there with the gun or whatever, but your own manager coming in there, somebody you like supposed to like look up to, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And I think he killed like as much speed. And I think he killed all the workers and he went outside, shot at a couple of the customers and then killed himself like right after.
Nah, he. I don't think he.
No, he didn't kill himself.
Dude,
They
how
beat
many-
the brakes off that nigga.
Oh, they
I think-
didn't?
No, that nigga was bruised from head to toe.
Who was the
Nah,
one
he-
that killed himself?
He offed himself. He offed himself.
Yeah.
So who was the nigga that got his ass beat?
I saw that
That was
picture.
the Colorado one. That was the gay nightclub shooting.
Oh.
The fact that I'm confusing shooters is insane. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Yo,
the
I do
nigga
wanna
that
say-
the nigga that had purple marks all over him is the nightclub
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the Walmart dude killed himself. Did
That
y'all
fat
hear? Y'all hear
motherfucker.
what the dad said of the Walmart shooter?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh
He's
yeah, I
like,
saw that
I'm
video.
Glad he wasn't gay. Like what?
Yes. No, that's not the Walmart one. That's the nightclub one.
What the
That's the nightclub
fuck,
one.
nigga?
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell happened at Walmart. Then. All I know is he
Yeah.
went inside a break room. Then
Yeah, the nightclub one. His dad was on. Well, it wasn't on TikTok, but I saw the video on TikTok, and then he was like on the news, like, "Yeah, I'm just glad he wasn't gay." And they said he showed violent tendencies when he was a kid, but they did nothing about it. And he said something about like Trump was a good person. He was just like all over the place. But all I know, he just wasn't mad or sad that his son was a serial killer. He was just like,
say nothing about him shooting nobody.
he was just cool with that shit. Now that shit just blows my mind. and those are the kind of people that get to vote and this, have decisions in our side of our country, well, not our country, this country. Fuck this
I
country.
do. I do want to say though. I mean, I guess also in the vein of like sad news and shit, because it actually happened. I think directly after our last episode. But I do want to say on behalf of here and now, rest in peace to Takeoff from the
Oh
Migos.
yeah, we missed.
It's a
Oh
big
my
loss,
god,
bro.
forgot that
Big
shit.
loss. That shit was tragic, man. I honestly, I think the first when I heard about it, it was like around 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I woke up. I think Apollo sent in the group chat, like the article, like oh, Takeoff dead or Takeoff shot or Takeoff Quavo shot, some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then like as the news was going by, like the video came out and shit like that. So that shit is so fucked up. And honestly, it felt like super unreal. Anytime any of these high profile like artists or like rappers, whoever the case may be, or um, like dive or if, whether it's like a shooting or whatever, it's always especially ones that I'm very familiar with. In this case, of course, Takeoff. Who doesn't know the Migos? Who doesn't know Takeoff? Um, it was so it hit really hard. Like I would say out of all like the like music artists slash celebrity deaths that have happened in my lifetime, I feel like this is definitely on the top three or maybe top five of like ones I was so shocked by. I was like, holy shit, this is not real. Like it was so crazy, bro. Like so,
Yeah,
yeah.
this
I
is
know they had like a
definitely.
big.
It was one of the ones that I was shocked by, but it was also one of the ones where I like kind of felt not happy that he died or whatever, but kind of like joyful seeing all the clips of him like having fun and laughing with Offset and Quavo, and they were just posting a lot of his like memories and stuff. Like I saw this one Breakfast Club interview, he just had the whole room dying and laughing and shit.
Oh yeah,
Like it's like I felt sad and very shocked by it. Like he's definitely like a probably the biggest name that I've ever heard in my lifetime pass away like that. Like it's really crazy. Like I really hear rappers die probably 2 times a month, but never like a Takeoff or like a J. Cole or somebody of that status. Like that's really insane to me. Like he's really a legend. But I wasn't sad after seeing all the clips of him like succeeding and doing happy.
yeah.
And I even saw a clip, I think, on the week before he died on Drink Champs. And I know they kind of weird or whatever for that Kanye interview, but that he kind of like was like, yeah, I want my flowers before I die. And then they like spent the rest of the episode giving him all his flowers, congratulating him for everything. So I'm glad he got to hear that because like most niggas don't get their congratulations and get told by how good they're doing by other niggas until like after they die. So I'm glad he got that before he died.
Yeah, definitely rest in peace. And I think this is crazy too because I'm next to Houston. That's where everything went down. Is in Houston, so I know there's a lot of like gang affiliations and stuff like that was going on, and people like having to check in with who's in the city and stuff like that. But I feel like Houston, like the city itself, like has been going through so much crazy shit with terms of like loss, especially within the black community, because like Asher World and that whole crazy thing happened here in Houston, and then having this happen as well with Takeoff, it's just like I don't know. It's just a lot of bad stuff that's been going on in Houston. It's just very, very sad to see. I think it was just so jarring. You just like how Taco was saying, you just didn't expect that shit. Like I never expected to see a headline talking about Takeoff got shot, and there's like, and of course there's the same like routine with like when these celebrities die, people are just so invasive. There's no privacy. Like the news gets released so fast without people being able to like, grieve. Like we saw videos all over Twitter. I was trying to avoid it as much as possible, but there was so many like different angles and people like right next to him. I saw people like on different buildings, kind of like zooming in on him. Like and he's over there just dying, and then Quavo's over him like crying, like trying to get help, and like no one is helping. Everyone has their phones out. It's just like I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just
some
insane.
nigga was recording like Quavo screaming and shit. Like, nigga, put the fucking phone down, dog.
Yeah.
Like, at some
I
point,
saw
you just
that.
gotta realize how like the fact that you're trying to capitalize off a nigga dying so you can instantly post it just for views. Like, there's no other reason to be recording somebody like grieving that fast other than you only doing it for views. There's no other reason. That shit nasty as hell, dog.
At all. After like learning about the whole Kobe thing, and then how like first responders were taking pictures or doing something, and then that
They're
news
selling
finally got
them.
out to us. Yeah, and I think his wife was sued them and won that case. I'm glad about
Yeah,
that
she
shit.
won that shit instantly.
But it's just like after hearing about that news, it's like I mean like, even stuff before Kobe, but it's like as a celebrity, like you just really just have no privacy, like as like when you're alive or when you're dead, and it's just really sad. This I don't know, there's nowhere else to put it. It's just sad. But definitely rest in peace, Takeoff. Peace and flowers to his family, his friends, to Quavo, to Offset. I know Offset. I know they were having some type of beef within like the group, and I don't know. People were saying like people were just talking, but I heard somewhere places that he didn't get to squash the beef between him and Takeoff before Takeoff passed. It was kind of similar to how when X and Ski Master Slump God and XX Tentacion, and they were kind of beefing before X passed as well. And I think they kind of squashed it a little bit, but like it was still kind of some tension there. So I know that that can kind of hurt, just not being able to just make up with that person before that you never see them again. So definitely peace to Offset as well, and of course Quavo, the whole family, whole friends, everyone surrounding that whole situation. Yeah.
I think the beef was with Quavo and Offset is what I heard, but like Takeoff was like always gonna side with Quavo because that's his uncle or whatever. I don't. What I heard, the beef wasn't ever with Takeoff, and he was definitely at the funeral like crying. And I didn't watch his speech. Like I don't really like to watch like I don't know, because I also thought that was weird that they were recording that nigga like talk during his funeral speech or whatever, even though they said no phones inside there. So I just feel like there was just so much disrespect circling the passing of Takeoff that I didn't really watch anything or look at anything. I did read the long paragraph that like Quavo typed out, which is very sad, but like everything else circling it, I tried my best to avoid that shit. It was weird.
Did you? I know when Virgil Abloh passed, and I think Tyler the creator, he went to go speak at the funeral and stuff like that, and he was, and of course, no phones allowed. This is a very private, intimate, respectful moment. But there was some people who still had their phones out and they were circulating what Tyler said, and Tyler was crying, bawling. I think we talked about it on I think we talked about on in the Twitter messages. Yeah, I think I watched like I didn't know what it was. I watched like the first maybe like 5 seconds. I just like, oh, let me get out of here. I clicked off. I know Apollo said I know you. So I think Apollo said he just didn't watch it at all, like he just said right now, because it's just very just weird, and it seems like you're just being kind of invasive seeing something like that. But I just wish people would just realize like some things do not need to be recorded on phones and be shared for clout and like stuff like that. Like some things just need to be kept for that for the family and for the friends, and let them grieve. It's just it's very sad. A lot of disrespect going around the whole Takeoff situation for real.
I mean, niggas just like move weird around celebrities. Like they feel like since they have money or whatever, the fame or accolades, that like that just means they're not allowed to be sad about anything. Like I see like any famous person say anything about being sad, like nigga, you have enough money to go pay for a therapist. Like bro, shut the fuck up, dog. Like niggas just don't look at people of status as actual humans. So I don't even like play with shit like that when I see niggas leak videos of them being sad or grieving and shit like that. Like it's just real weird to me, honestly.
Yeah,
definitely rest in peace, Takeoff, 1000%. I kind of didn't want to speak on it as soon as it happened anyway, because I just felt like it kind of put us in that same boat of being weird. Like academics was fucking streaming about him dying like 30 minutes after the news came out. Like I don't know, it's just real weird to me.
I don't fuck with the shit at all. I think people just. I think just like I think I said something about that on TikTok. Just like there's no time to grieve anymore for like families and friends. Like the news is out there immediately. Even like with the Kobe again. I'm not trying to like go back to it too much, but like Kobe, everybody knew about it before even the family knew. So it's just like this is nah. I really think that there needs to be a deep dive. Maybe we should do it after the whole Kanye thing, but on fucking TMZ and just that whole organization, how that should work. That's just evil. In my opinion, it's just pure evil, because TMZ just gets away with so much shit, and they're always the first ones to know about everything, and they're the ones paying all these weirdo people for pictures and news and information. I just don't fuck with that shit at all.
Yeah, corporations have been like really snitching on themselves lately. Did y'all see the Balenciaga shit that happened?
Nah, I didn't hear anything. What is that?
No.
So Balenciaga basically had like a whole bunch of 4-year-olds posed in like I guess what is that shit called, masochist, like BDSM shit, like leather whips and chains and shit like that. And everybody got mad at them or whatever, but and of course they came out and was like, no, it's just expressionism, like they're not really in the BDSM shit. But I guess it attracted a lot of, pedophile niggas like start looking at it and of course saving the pictures and shit. And then people got even more mad at Balenciaga. But like what really tipped it off is apparently somebody like looked at the picture deep into it, and there was like papers and stuff on the table inside the photo set. And it was like basically it was the law that passed pedophilia somewhere. Like those papers are on the table inside the picture.
The fuck?
Yeah, it was like basically a whole bunch of law and transcripts saying like, oh, this was passed in 1959. It was okay. Like, and I don't know, it's just a whole bunch of weird shit inside the picture, basically of laws allowing pedophilia and shit like that. So Balenciaga deleted their Twitter because niggas was like, you are fucking nasty.
Oh hell nah.
Yeah, so they, of course, getting their ass beat everywhere. Nobody's fucking with them like that anymore. I mean, I was too poor to ever buy that shit anyway, but I don't know. I want to know like how many things. Like, of course, we have like the H&M people doing the coolest monkey in the jungle show and the black kid. Like, there's just so many like layers of people that shit like this has to pass for niggas to be like, yeah, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. And then niggas just allow this shit. Like, who was the first nigga to say like, yeah, we should have a kid posed around BDSM shit? Like, what the fuck?
I feel like just these corporations just I feel like the people it passes through, just probably just people just all they care about is money and stuff. Like they're not really even looking at what the fuck they're even sending out until it's too late.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about the backlash or anything like that. They want it to happen just so after that, they can come out and apologize or remove it. But the damage has already been done, so people are gonna see that, be like, oh, they did this, blah 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 blah. How about the people are gonna be like, oh, that's terrible, blah blah blah. How about the people like oh wow, that's like artistic, innovating, like some bullshit that rich people like fuck with. So, and they'll also just buy more Balenciaga shit. But I saw today because one of the biggest promoters, I guess, of Balenciaga is like Kim Kardashian. So she has this whole deal with them. Like she always posts Balenciaga shit on her Instagram apparently. And so I think today she just released a statement after like 2 weeks of this shit, and she was like. She because I was reading up on it today, not too long ago, and then she was just like, I've been silent, but not because I haven't been upset, but I wanted to take the time to speak to them directly. How could they do? I asked them how they could do this. I'm a mother of four, blah 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 blah. And so now after speaking with them, they have decided to end that campaign. And now I'm confident that they won't do anything like this again. Basically saying, oh, they fucking pay me millions of fucking dollars, so here's me apologizing for them, just so I can keep working with them, and so I won't get canceled, some shit like that. So it's kind of stupid. I mean, like I said, companies like this, they be doing this shit just for clout, and they know that's not gonna like sell. They know it's not gonna be out for a while. It's just gonna be there for clout. And once they get that clout, they'll you don't think they're just gonna be quiet for the next few weeks or months, right? They're gonna release a fucking new drop like next week or some shit. It happens all the time.
Yeah, these companies don't give a fuck anymore. Because we're like in a time where like niggas get mad for a smooth week. Like I don't even hear anybody talking about the Kanye shit anymore, honestly. Like I feel like niggas really just forgot about that shit, even though he did 35,000 bad things in a row.
Yeah, Kanye kind of. I mean, I know Kanye did get hurt a lot in terms of like his money and losing his shoes and stuff like that. But I mean, like he's kind of like I don't know, like after Twitter has been kind of got taken over by Elon. Elon's been doing all this Twitter shit. He brought back like Tate, Trump, and all like now like Trump is kind of like kind of dismissing Kanye, but then like saying that he's a good person. Like so, Ye's is kind of right back in that same just upper echelon of people. Just again, like nothing was really happening to him. Like yeah, like he probably still got hurt financially to a certain extent, stuff like that, but. I mean, in the long run, I feel like he'll probably be fine. He might drop an album, maybe like surprise later this year, maybe next year, beginning. People are gonna forget about it, and he's gonna because of some new single he dropped. That's how it usually goes. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Nah, I mean, not even that. I see people like praising him for doing what he did. Like, I feel like I've seen like 35 tweets and even TikToks of him like. They're making like fan edits of what that nigga said on I don't forgot what the fuck it was, but he posted a video basically saying like. I killed my own name so I could rise up like a phoenix. And then they made like a fan edit over him saying that shit. Like, no, this nigga is anti-Semitic. Like, absolutely fucking not. Don't champion this nigga. He's weird. And then I see like a lot of black people coming out saying like, I see a lot of black people saying that they're on his side and basically saying like, why do we show this much? Why do we get angry this much whenever it's about him speaking about Jewish people, but then nobody really got that mad when he was saying the stuff about black people he was saying. So now they're on his side because they feel like we need to be here since he's black.
Nah, I think people kind of forget that people were mad at him when he said all that. I was mad at him when he said that shit. When he talked about the whole slavery thing on TMZ and slavery was a choice. Like, people were mad at him.
Corporations. Like, no corporations shut him out.
I get that, but I mean, that's not something to justify this. If anything, you should be getting mad at these corporations and maybe like hold a strike or do something that that can actually hurt the corporations, not trying to be weird and trying to hurt Jewish people and stuff. Like, I don't get how that works. Like, I've seen a lot about that too. Yeah, I've seen that. I just don't understand that viewpoint. Like, that is true. A lot of corporations don't care. I mean, of course, they don't care about black people. So him saying that shit about his own race, people are not gonna really take offense to that. But when he goes after the Jewish people and stuff like that, or maybe any other type of minority group, then they're gonna start caring. But I mean, I'm pretty sure Kanye's not the only person that's probably happened to, and I bet there's been a lot of people who are probably maybe part of the LGBT talk bad about their people, nothing gets said, and then they maybe talk about black people, and then maybe something starts happening to them. But I feel like that's not a way to just justify what Kanye is saying now at all.
Well, it was more like the fact that basically, I guess anytime somebody says something about Jewish people, apparently there's like a huge like meeting held between like the highest elites of people that are Jewish or whatever, and then they come together to all the corporations like, yeah, go ahead and cut them off of there. So people were just mad. People were mad that, oh yeah, that's actually true. Like, that's not even like them just making shit up. That's actually true, I'm pretty sure. They were mad that black people don't have that same congregation to come together to corporations. Like, the only elite that we really have inside our group is like Jay-Z, that I can name anyway. Kanye was one, but he used his power to do stupid bullshit, and now he's not one anymore. So they were just mad that we can watch another group come together and do this shit when it's against Kanye, but then whenever we needed to come together against Kanye, we didn't do it. So their argument is that we need to stand with him right now or some bullshit like that. I don't fucking know.
No, I'm good off that. I mean, but I'm thinking of black people and like the black community, like we're so divided amongst ourselves that we can't even putting Kanye aside. Like, this could be like a whole different tangent. I'm not trying to go too much into it, but like, that's just like us as black people together can't even really do a lot of stuff or unite over anything, like, let alone against Kanye, I guess, in terms of like in their words. So I feel like that's not at all justified at all. I feel like they're just kind of just talking out their ass at this point.
I mean, yeah, of course, and that's whenever you get these like I think there's like a far right of every topic of conversation ever in the world. So like, these far right are the people that love cancellation culture and shit like that. That's the niggas that make up bullshit like that. Like, they get so stuck in their ways that they like go the opposite direction of what they really supposed to believe in or some shit. I have no fucking idea, but either way, yeah, Kanye is a whole topic of discussion for something else. That nigga is just, and apparently he's running for president now, and Donald Trump confirmed he was running for president again.
Oh, wait, who, Kanye or Trump?
Both of them.
Yeah, that's just. I mean, we expected Trump. I think Kanye is. I know Trump came out and told he told Kanye not to do that because any votes for him is just going to go to Trump. I mean, I don't know. I know Taco has been talking. We talked about like in previous podcasts about like whether Trump would win or not. I know there's a guy in Florida. I think I forget what his name is. What's his name is, like DeSantis or something. Yeah. It was like a younger version of Trump. So it's kind of like between both of them, at least for the Republican Party. I heard Biden's running again, which is to be expected. I don't expect him to win, in my opinion, honestly. But I don't know anyone else from the Democratic side that's even running or even has like an inkling, a chance of winning. against Trump or DeSantis. So I mean,
Yeah,
at this
man.
point, it's
From what
just
I've
God
I've
knows.
I've heard that apparently like Biden has been doing like pretty good. Like it's just like a big like meme basically. He's not doing shit in office and he's always sleeping and shit like that. But I've seen things of him apparently saying like he's doing a lot of shit that Trump didn't do. But the only difference is he's not coming out every 35 seconds like, oh, I did this, I did this, I did. You guys should be thankful for me, like Trump was doing basically. But a lot of people are saying that if Trump were to run again, then nobody would really be voting for him like that, honestly, because they all want
That's
this
not really.
DeSantis guy to win.
That's like, well, it's not really true. But also on the other hand, it's like Trump has nowhere near the enthusiasm from his base or himself. Even when speaking, I saw his speech when he said he was running. Um, he has nowhere near the energy as he did in 2016, in 2020, even in 2020, it went down. I would say, even though he got more votes in 2020 than he did 2016. The enthusiasm and everything, it literally, it's like night and day, honestly. And even now, even at that rally he did for the announcement for this year, like a few weeks ago or whatever, it was, the crowd was so kind of dead. He was like just talking. Obviously, he talks out of his ass all the time, but he was doing it in like such like a calm demeanor, like a tired demeanor. Like, he didn't, like at that, like you could tell he didn't believe what he was saying, because a lot of the time he speaks, you can tell that he either he knows that what he says is wrong but still says that anyways, or genuinely believes what he's saying. But in this speech, he was just like low energy, just spewing out whatever, because he knows people will listen. But at that point, he knows that like what he's saying is bullshit. And then the other thing is just like with DeSantis. Yeah, DeSantis is very popular. I feel like I feel like it still is like 50-50. Half of like Republicans, for example, they are still like pro Trump. They still agree with Trump's angle of like being Republican and like the right wing and stuff like that. The other half like are more traditional Republicans, people who want to go back to what republicanism being Republican was before 2016 with that Trump shit. So that's why they're like with DeSantis. But the thing is about DeSantis, he's worse than Trump. He's more like right wing, more like you know more right wing than Trump, I would say. So he's not good, obviously either. Um, but yeah, that's just how that shit's gonna go down. At the end of the day, I think it is gonna be DeSantis versus Biden, and maybe Biden wins. But if he doesn't, like I said, hey, regardless, I wouldn't be surprised. It's just something that is gonna happen. It's not a matter of will it or if, but it's a matter of how and when.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, you can clearly tell like he's just not like he used to be. Honestly, like even his like, I mean, I feel like every single time Trump did some sort of rally or press conference whenever he was president, like he always said like one liner that everybody was talking about for the next 2 fucking weeks. But I mean, this one like didn't even hit his heart. Like, he said something like every drug dealer should be brought to the death sentence or some shit. Like you clearly just talking out your ass
Yeah.
or some shit. I remember like back in like 2016, this nigga said something like he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and would never lose a single vote. Like, god damn, like that's a bar right there. This nigga spitting, but this new one, like I don't fucking know.
No, he's just talking that
What?
now. I think, and the thing is, like, because he, like I said, him and Tay and all the people got put back on Twitter, and like nothing has happened to like my knowledge. I know Tatum went on there and was saying some stupid shit like top G and Kanye's top K. Where the fuck he was talking about? But
What?
Trump, I think
Top
yeah,
K. What is K?
K for Kanye or some shit. I don't know.
Why did
It
you
was
say
mad-
Trump was top K?
No, but I don't think Trump even said anything. I think Trump went on there and said something about like I don't say he said something and that was it. Like he did. Like I feel like if he was really back and he really like. Man, unless maybe either like he's just, like he feels like he might just have like a shoe in to win because like how crazy his fan base was like when he like was in office and when he lost office, how they all rushed to the Capitol and stuff like that. Maybe he feels like I don't have to try as much. I'm probably just gonna win based off a landslide, or maybe he just really just doesn't care. And just he's just not feeling it anymore. Maybe he's just running just to I don't know, maybe just to run. God knows. See, it's
Yeah,
probably either or.
that nigga definitely don't even want to be in. I think he's only doing this shit so he don't go to fucking jail. It's like, isn't the FBI like on his ass right now about some bullshit?
Yeah, I think they're still trying to. I think Taco probably knows more about that than me, but I think they're still trying to put him in, like, at least take him to court at least.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not gonna go. It hasn't gone anywhere for the past fucking 3 4 years. It's not gonna go anywhere at all. People just gotta stop and just move on. Which like sucks
Move
to hear. Which
on.
like makes me sound like we still talking about Trump, right?
Yeah, didn't he have like nuclear codes?
Yeah. I know saying move on is wild, but like that's literally what we just have to do because the more attention you give to this, it literally is not going to do anything. Bro's not ever going to be charged with a single fucking crime ever, ever, ever. I don't care how much the media or people say he is, or wow, Trump is in deep water this time. Bullshit. Nothing's ever going to happen to the dude. I don't know why people are so delusional to think that anything would happen. So we just got to stop like all that like in DC, like all that like January 6th like committee and shit like that. Like they still having meetings on that shit. Like bro, like yeah, what happened was fucking awful. Just fucking move on. Just like do what we have to do to make this country better. To make the people, I don't know, fucking help people out. Help with the whole. There's so many issues that are going on right now in the country. Like help with inflation, do all this shit, but they're still wasting fucking time and our money on that stuff. Like we have some new documents about January 6th, bro. Who gives a fuck? Like genuinely who gives a fuck? Honestly, like that shit pisses me off, bro. It's just wasting time because they're just literally they're doing that just so they can say they're doing something, but literally it's nothing. And I'm telling you, man, it's just wasting time. Trump is not gonna ever. Nothing bad is ever gonna happen to that dude. Never is. That's just how life works. That's just how life works for the rich and powerful, especially for him. He's the news president. But like I said, people just got to move on, and we just got to focus on what we can do for each other instead of if Trump is gonna get charged. No, he's fucking not, bro. Like I know I know I seem like very like pissed off about it, but it's just so annoying, man. Just to see like I'll be watching the news and they'd be saying, "Oh, we have another new documents have been released from the January 6th committee." Like, shut the fuck up, my god, man.
I don't know. Trump might gotta watch his back for you. I ain't gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie to you. FBI, I
What
can
the
neither confirm nor
fuck?
deny that.
What is
Nah, you
going
talking kind of
on?
spicy.
No ice.
Yeah, she is. She blowing the fuck up.
I'm a fucking munch,
Way
bro.
better than
What?
the other one. Who was the girl that sold like 200 copies or some shit? Coily
Bro,
Ray.
Saweetie,
Saweetie
right?
mixtape went fucking certified paper plate, dog.
That's just
She
actually
did
insane.
2000.
That's just
She did 2,000, bro.
2,000
2,000 in
views
sales,
is
2,000 streams,
crazy
bro.
for
I don't know how
Saweetie.
she even fell off like that because she just had like the Saweetie meal with McDonald's and stuff. Like she was kind of popping. Like she was like right there,
Someone
like
says
kind of like Jack Harlow and shit. Like what happened?
someone says she's got to go back and make sure they still making a meal so she can make it herself.
Oh my god.
She need to do
That's what someone
something.
said.
Because 2,000 copies is blasphemous. Ain't no fucking way you selling 2,000 copies of anything if you that big of a name. Like if you like as big of a stature as you got us talking about you, like you should be at least selling like 20K, at least.
Saweetie's big. She has like I swear she has some hit songs this year too. Like a lot of things that popped off on TikTok. I guess they don't like. I guess like those sounds and don't transmit to units, but like still like what the fuck?
Nah, they stopped counting that shit. They took that shit off real fast. Because niggas kept trying to chase a single on TikTok. I think
God,
after what's his name like went crazy on stage, that's when they went there and changed it.
Who?
I forgot.
Lacey?
Saba, yeah, Steve Lacey, yeah, one of them niggas. He was going crazy, throwing shit and tackling fans. I don't know what the fuck.
Bro said, bro, fucking fan said, "Can you say hi to my mom?" He's like, "Fuck you." Oh,
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
they cussed him out and started emoting on him on stage. And then somebody's like, "Hey, can you please take a picture, please?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then threw it across the fucking arena.
Broke
Like,
the
no
fuck out
damn way,
that shit.
man. And somebody went, Yaga. Like, no, I'm about to shoot this nigga. I would have got on stage and I don't know, bro. Somebody would have had to arrest me at that point.
she's on
Nigga.
stage,
Do what?
huh?
Oh my fucking god.
What?
And Niggas are in the comments like, I hope he paid for that nigga's camera. You know,
No, the
absolutely fuck
fuck.
nah, he did not.
And that nigga like he came out for 5 minutes. He was like and started singing fast as hell and then left.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Niggas was spending $200 for a ticket to get a 5 second performance.
There's one part where he came out and then like he made them sing like the damn near the whole fucking song. 'Cause he wanted to make sure they knew the lyrics. He was like, he
Yeah,
just kept on standing there. That shit was so funny to me.
and
Niggas
nobody
like,
knew
he
it.
had
Everybody got quiet after that one part. He was like, "No, keep singing." He was going
Wait,
crazy. Like, no
you guys,
way.
you guys haven't been to a concert yet, right?
Not at all. At
I've
least
been
I
to
have.
Z's concerts.
Z been popping out. Shout out to Z. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he been going crazy. But like
But
Steve
yeah,
Lacy, no, I've never even listened to Steve Lacy.
nah, bro. Because I'm pretty sure I've told the story already. But like I'm trying to think of all the concerts I've been to. I've been to like I've seen like 70 artists or some crazy shit like that. But
In concert?
by far, yeah,
That's insane.
like like by far one of the worst. Probably I would say the worst concert I've been to. Lil Uzi Vert. I'll tell you why. Those opening acts were atrocious. Literally, they were just spewing out random ass shit on the mic. They would got booed by the whole fucking crowd. And mind you, it was a crowd of fucking like little white kids. Like it was in Long Island. Like me and my friends literally took a fucking Uber to like 45 minutes away. Almost no, it was like an hour 10 minutes away. Fucking Uber, just to go see him. And literally, it was a whack ass opener saying some random ass shit. There was one good song that one of the openers did. That's literally it. Everything else sounded like garbage. Bro came out. I think it was supposed to go on at 9 o'clock or something like that, or 8 o'clock. Bro came out like 11 o'clock, like 2 hours later, 2.5 hours later, and he only performed like 5 songs, maybe like six, and then ended it there. That was it. It was like a 30-minute set. It was one of the worst shits in the world, man.
No way, man. Yeah, I
I
couldn't
fuck the
even like
shit out of his
express
little
the
ass.
anger that I could feel if somebody did a bullshit ass concert that I paid a lot of money for. Cause you got to think of like everything that goes into planning to go for a concert. You got to like either get off work early or take off. You got to spend the money too. You got to hire a babysitter if you have kids. Like there's a lot of shit you got to do to plan to go to see somebody at a
Transportation.
concert. Yeah, you got to buy the outfit you want to wear, shoes. You
Gotta
got to
mentally
get
prepare
there.
yourself,
That shit is insane, bro. So imagine
bro.
doing all that and then Steve Lacy goes, and then walks off the stage. Like, nigga, I'm gonna shoot
Yeah,
your ass.
man. And it's like, nah. I think one of the also the other bad experience I had wasn't really their fault, but also I'm pretty sure I said that on a pod, whatever. That was when I went to the Isaiah Rashad concert in the city, bro, and like it was on a rooftop in Brooklyn. Um, yeah, so yeah, bro, it was like fire because like he was doing some song. I was like blazed as shit with my friend at the time. I was gone. I was like gone as fuck, but I was having a good time. At one point, like bro brings out like he does like 3 songs, and then he brings out like Dochi, I think her name is, and then he brings out J Rock for a song, and he brings out SZA. She does like half a song, and then it starts
Yeah.
fucking storming bad, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta stop the show. It's dangerous. Get home safe." I thought he was joking, my fucking baked ass, but like everybody started leaving, and the security goes, "Yeah, everybody gotta go." Like he only did like 4 songs. This shit was like 20 minutes. Like I was so pissed because bro, I had to wait like in line first off to scan my ticket. Then I had to wait upstairs for like an hour and a half for him to come out or like the openers to. Bro, I was so pissed, and I was like I said, I was high as fuck. So I was like, fuck, and so I was leaving, and so it was a journey to get there. Well, first up, for anybody who doesn't know or is unfamiliar with like the city or New York City or whatever, to go from like Grand Central, for example, I'm not gonna say my actual location, but I have to take a train from where I live to Grand Central. From Grand Central, I have to take like 2 different subways, right? But the whole journey from Grand Central to that place in Brooklyn where I was gonna get off, probably about like a little bit like about an hour, maybe a little bit over an hour. So it's like you gotta factor that in double because going there and going back, and then I have to take another hour train ride back home. So in total, it was like almost 4 hours of like transportation just for to see like 30 minutes of a concert. This shit was so wild to me, bro. And like SZA was on stage. It was finally my time to shine. I was about to rush the stage, but obviously I couldn't because I was in the middle section.
Yeah, they would have
So I
tackled your
wanted
ass
to do
so
that shit so
fucking
bad,
fast.
bro. Yeah,
They would have
I
made
licked
light
the
work of
fuck
you. I
out.
ain't gonna hold
What?
you at all.
Damn.
My top making light work too, huh?
All right. Get within 5 feet of her, you're gonna be 6 feet under, easily.
I am 6 foot.
All right.
Fuck.
Go ahead and rush the stage, especially if her caliber right now. Like, ain't she about to be on like Saturday Night Live? Yeah, you're gonna die.
Bro, y'all see her like album teaser? The fucking like neon like covered titties.
Oh
I
yeah,
Sorry, I
think
gotta stop.
that
I
would
I'm
got
never
gonna
it.
murder
coming
your
out.
ass.
That would never coming out. I ain't gonna hold you at all. They just don't want her.
What?
They just don't want her to be great. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. She been teasing that album for like the past 6 years.
I promise you, they have everyone in TDE just like I don't know in a chokehold. They just can't drop shit. But in Dreamville, we living it up over here. Yes, sir. J Cole. Oh man.
Yeah, that's it. NJID.
No. Fuck.
There's
No.
like
Ari's
six
fire
other
too.
niggas on there. Ari should have
Ari.
got nominated for album of the year, but that's a whole different conversation.
Oh yeah, the Grammys did come in with that bullshit. Why does Jack Harlow? We got. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that I heard Jack Harlow got nominated for Rap Album of the Year. I already knew the whole list.
Giancarlo the
He got
GOAT.
nominated for like five
Harlow.
different fucking things.
No fucking way. And then they really put like I think they put Churchill Downs as like best rap song or some shit.
Yeah,
Even though
song of the year.
Drake carried the fuck out that nigga. Drake was in that
Yeah.
bitch just rapping his ass off on that shit. I've never heard Drake spit like that in a little bit. Drake was just double entendres, like that nigga was going crazy.
Like Jack went back in the studio. Like he finished his verse, but then he said he heard Drake's verse and then went and wrote more to it. But then that's when he added the my grandpa would have a heart attack if I threw 100,000 out, so I'm not gonna take 100,000 out. That whack ass fuck ass bar.
Bro, but also, I mean, to anybody who
God.
hasn't like seen it or like heard like what the
That
nominations.
nigga needs to die.
So for what?
No, he's speaking.
Oh.
He's speaking nice right now.
Oh my God! For best rap album, we got Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Kendrick Lamar. You have Come Home, The Kids Miss You by Jack
No.
Midlow. I Never Liked You by Future, that mid-ass album. God
That's
Did,
definitely,
what?
that's definitely
that
probably gonna
whack-ass
win.
album. I Almost Dry by Pusha T. Listen,
Absolutely not.
if literally anything besides Kendrick or Pusha T wins,
Why would
I will
Pusha T win?
on stream, I will shave my hair.
Damn.
Why would
I'll do
Pusha
it.
T win that over Future?
Push it not at all
Because-
touching Future and this
Pusha-
year.
That
Pusha's
album,
album.
the Future album was
Not at
damn near
all.
perfect. Pusha T's album had like
Future
two
album
good songs on there.
Trash.
shit-
Pusha album was
Who has gone back to that Pusha T
decent.
album?
I have.
I didn't even know that nigga dropped.
It's not
I
for a
can't
Grammy.
even name a song off that Pusha T album. But
I've went back to more Jack Harlow songs than Pusha T songs.
Nah, disrespectful. I ain't gonna hold you.
I went
haven't
back to
gone back to
Churchill
any of them.
Downs and the State Farm song. That's about it.
I don't consider the Churchill Down song of Jack. I just go to Drake's part every time. I skip over that nigga instantaneously. I ain't gonna hold you.
Anyways,
Are you going to Drake's part on Pusha T's album?
He wasn't even on that album.
Nah, you couldn't fool me. You can tell me God was on that album, and I believe you.
No, Push not winning. It's either between Future and Kendrick. I feel like Kendrick's gonna sweep a lot this year.
Yeah, that's going
I mean,
to Kendrick easy.
He's gonna win easily, but they want Jack Harlow to win. So I want to know who Jack Harlow's gonna beat, because like they wouldn't just if they didn't want him to win, then he would just had the album of the year conversation. But they put him in like 4 different fucking categories, so somebody's gonna get hoed.
For best rap song, we got The Heart Part 5, Churchill Downs, Wait For You, God Did, and Pushing P. Honestly, obviously, I wanted to do The Heart Part 5.
Why is
it
the Heart
deserves
Part
it.
5 on there?
Or it would be kind of cool if Pushing P won, even though Pushing P is probably like the 3rd best song on that list.
Why is the Heart Part 5 on there?
What?
Why is the Heart Part 5 on there?
What do you mean?
Like I can name 35 other songs on that album that are better than that song.
Oh, I mean,
Why
I
isn't
guess.
like Mother I Sober on there? There's Father Time. There's ample other songs on there that are way better than Heart Part 5. So that's
Grammys
going to
just
be the
go
one
off
that Jack Harlow wins, I think.
Grammys just
No
going for
way.
popularity. I don't think they ever put like album cuts on that shit. I don't think Kendrick has a single album cut on that bitch. I think it's just the Heart Part 5 like 9,000 times.
I
And
mean,
then
Jack has
his
an album cut.
Which one?
The Drake song.
That's not an album cut though. That's shit. They been teased that shit, and Drake carried the fuck out that nigga. Drake's on it. I
No,
don't
we didn't hear it for the first time until the album came out. They like it, quote unquote, leaked, but it didn't release before the album.
I feel like it's different because if it was that without Drake, then yeah. But I feel like that song is just like it's like the biggest song on that album. Like yeah, I get like it's not a single, like it's technically is an album cut, but I feel it's like one of those like outliers.
Wait,
That's
so
like
do
the
you think
biggest
that song is better than everything on Kendrick's album?
Where Churchill Downs?
No, hell no. The Hard Part 5.
Oh no! But I'm just saying that's the most popular song on that album. I feel like besides the other one that everyone was memeing on TikTok, making dances to, or the one with Kodak.
N95?
Yeah, like everyone, the Hard Part 5 like blew the fuck up, and then he was like changing his faces. Like the popularity was crazy.
Like
And you know the
don't see
Grammys.
why. I don't see why niggas were like, oh yeah, We Cry Together is getting an Oscar, and then it's not even nominated for a Grammy. Like, how you gonna win an Oscar but not the Grammy?
That's what I'm saying. Because to me personally, I feel like Father Time is the best song on that. That's like my most enjoyable song on that album. Father Time with what was it with oh my god, I can't forget his name. Feature
Sanfa.
Sanfa. He needs to drop an album himself. But anyways, yeah. But I feel like that's my favorite song on the album. And I feel like it is one of his best songs. But like I think I know a lot of other people said like there's no way like stuff like the one he made about his aunt. Like those are too controversial for the Grammys. They wouldn't put that up for
What was the word you
anything.
said?
Yeah, but I mean, you
Oh.
got N95 is a really good song. Any song with Kodak on there, Rich Spirit, We Cry Together, Silent Hill, Father Time, Mother I Sober. There's like so many songs on there that would go stupid in the Grammys if they were actually there. But I just feel like I don't know. I feel like the Grammys knows that their audience hasn't heard a lick of Kendrick ever, other than the one song that everybody heard because it is Kendrick, of course.
Yeah, most likely. They probably just went to YouTube and saw it trending and listened to that one, but they didn't even give the album a chance. Especially because when it first came out, people were like, Kendrick, we don't fuck with it. We would no way we waited this long for this. Yeah, they probably because the Hard Part 5 gets nominated like 7 times. I'm pretty sure. Like
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm just mad that no other song got nominated for anything, even though that's not even the better song of the entire. It's not even on the album. It's just there.
He did get nominated for Die Hard on Best Melodic Rap Performance. Other nominees are Big Energy, a live version for whatever fucking reason by Lotto. Wait for You, Future Drake Thames, Beautiful, DJ Khaled, Get That Garbage Out of Here. First Class, Jack Harlow, Get That Garbage Out of Here. And then Die Hard by Kendrick, Blast, and Amanda Reefer. Bro, that shit better win.
Oh, yeah,
That's
First
top
Class
3
is
on the
gonna
album.
win.
Well, what's First Class? What song is that again?
Hop in
The sample.
Oh, that song was everywhere too.
That song is 1,000,000,000% winning. So don't even get your hopes up for any other song winning on that. I ain't gonna hold you at all.
Oh man, Die Hard's the best song on there, man.
Yeah, but you couldn't enter a fucking store without hearing First Class.
That was everywhere, and it wasn't even touching the original version that he was like making kind of like paying homage to. No way is gonna win that one. What was the other ones? Die Hard.
Some bullshit.
I don't think.
Die Hard not beating
Beautiful,
First
DJ
Class. DJ Khaled
Good
not
for
being
You.
First Class.
I think Wait for You. Wait for You was at a lot of places like Drake and Future cut with the Tim's. I was
That was all over the radio.
What does that one sound like?
I'll wait for you, and then Drake comes in. Drake is like, all across the world.
I don't think that's being First Class. It definitely got big, but first you couldn't turn your fucking head without seeing Jack Harlow rapping that dumbass song.
Nah, he's not wrong though. Every time I put on the radio, that shit would just be on. And when I got on the car and off on it, like that shit was.
And it's sample from like one of the biggest songs of the '90s or early 2000s. Remember that dumbass song came out, that glamorous song? Yeah, that shit was going crazy back then. I'm pretty sure that won Grammys, and now this is about to win a Grammy. I feel like, but he used a cheap code, so it's not really nothing like that.
I forget that shit too.
Yeah,
I'm just mad that like
Granny.
JID and Denzel and nobody else that had an amazing album got nominated.
Fact.
That's just actually insane. Is there any other categories that we even care about, or not really?
Not really. I ain't gonna lie.
Any of the ones that Kendrick or Jack don't win, Taylor Swift is gonna win. If she's nominated for anything, because she.
Oh, go to album of the year. Go to like actual album of the year. I forgot what was in there.
I think
I
like
think that,
Adele's album, Beyonce's album, Taylor Swift's album. I'm pretty sure.
I know Kendrick is in there for sure, but
Kendrick not winning
I
that.
got you.
They gonna give it
So the
best
nominees
nigga of the year for the rapper, and then they gonna get on to the
was
actual awards. They are.
that's what they do. Yeah. But what are nominations?
I got you in a second. The shit loads.
I think what's it called? I think it's gonna be. I don't think Taylor Swift is nominated for album of the year. I think it's just like the
I
big
know it's like
front runners.
Adele and Beyonce for sure.
Yeah,
Taylor might have been
Beyonce.
too late.
For album of the year, we got John Baptiste with "We Are." Actually, wait, what the fuck? This
That
is
shit better
2021.
not fucking win. Yeah, that's the nigga that won last year.
Yeah, he won last year.
I was about to say that
Props
nigga
to
dropped
that guy.
another album.
I'm
Okay,
thinking.
I got it. I got it. So the album of the year nominees: "Voyage" by ABBA,
Who?
30 by Adele. ABBA, the group that sings Dancing Queen.
Dancing Queen, yeah, that's not
Never
something I
heard
know
that
about.
song.
Dancing Queen.
They're like all 75 now, so I don't fucking know. Adele, 30. Un Verano Sin Ti, Bad Bunny. Yo, if
Why, if
I ain't
that
gonna
doesn't
lie,
win,
I
that's
really want
y'all
this
need to
to
raise
win.
hell. I ain't gonna hold you.
I want.
I
really
will
want Bad Bunny
join
to win, bro.
the Latinos and Latinas in the fight for equality. Cause that
Yeah,
nigga,
I mean, it's
he
gonna-
is going crazy. Like he putting up Taylor Swift numbers on everything.
Yeah, Bad Bunny.
It's gonna go to. Listen, I think it's this top three. It's gonna go to either Adele, Bad Bunny, or Beyonce. Most likely Beyonce. I ain't gonna hold you.
I feel
But after
Beyonce
That's
might
his
win,
competition for this. Yeah, if he doesn't win, I'm raising hell to his heaven again. That's
Now
fucking
Beyonce,
crazy.
Nah, he
I know
deserves a
Beyonce.
Grammy.
Beyonce took over like every
That album-
R&B
y'all
slash
ever hear
pop
the album?
nomination. Which one?
You said
Bad
what?
Bunny?
Yeah, y'all hear the Bad Bunny album?
I personally didn't, but I just know that shit was everywhere. And my girl, she's Hispanic, so she really be fucking with that type of man. She loves that shit.
So
I
I
listen
just
to
know.
it. Honestly, every song on there is a fucking banger.
I just know if any other rapper went on stage and kissed a guy, that everybody would be talking about that shit for months upon months upon months. That nigga didn't. It wasn't even the biggest part of his performance. That nigga's
It's the
huge.
guy?
Exactly.
What? I didn't hear about
Yeah,
that
he's
shit at
like,
all.
he's like, I think he's like pan or like queer.
Oh,
He's like
wow.
he's in an open relationship.
Yeah.
I know that shit.
Yeah.
Props.
But yeah, next we have
Niggas brought that shit up and they're like, okay, whatever, the music though. And then got right back to talking about how amazing his music is.
next we have Beyonce. Yo, Skrillex has a credit on Beyonce's album. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. Yeah, Beyonce, right there. There's like 300 people on this list of her album. That's crazy. After her is Mary J. Blige with Good Morning Gorgeous. A lot of
Album of
people
the
on this.
year?
There's like more people on this. Yeah,
Mary J. Blige? Oh, respect. I know that shit. Respect.
yeah. Indie's Silent Days by Brandy Carlisle.
I don't know. She's
No
idea
she's
who
there.
that is.
She's there every year. She's there every year. Whoever that person, they're there every year.
No way.
They never
Who is
win, but
Brandy
it's there.
Carlisle? Who is that?
I don't know. They're just there every year. I hear that name every time.
Next we got
God
Music
damn.
of the Spheres by Coldplay. That whack ass
Who?
album.
Oh, I've heard of
Coldplay.
Coldplay, but I didn't know they dropped anything since like 2005.
Yeah,
that's a very
then we
good.
got Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
No.
We got no way. We got
It's
Special
not
by
winning in
Lizzo.
this. What? No way it does.
What was that? What was after What was after Kendrick?
Special by Lizzo.
Oh yeah, Lizzo did drop, but that's not gonna win, honestly.
And then the last one
Shouldn't
is
got
Harry's
nominated.
House by Harry Styles.
That one's
whack
gonna
as
win.
Shit. Harry Styles is whack as shit.
That
I
shit,
hated
that
that
shit had
album.
3 songs that were first class of like style, basically.
Nah, I think as
the
it
melon,
was,
the melon,
That's
sugar,
some
honey,
real
whatever the
hater.
fuck.
that was not that was on this album. That was his last album. That's not the only song that
As
won
It
crazy this
Was.
album. As it was crazy. I love that song actually. Personally, I actually do like that song. But
Wait, what's this Harry album called? Because I know there's another one on there that went fucking bonkers.
Harry's House. This album was trash in my opinion. It was not as good as the last one.
You listen to Harry Styles?
Yeah, I fuck like out of all the One Direction people, I like him better than like Zayn and all the niggas.
Yes, sir.
Nah, Zayn had one song that went crazy.
Yeah, he did.
I
Zayn
forgot
was
what the
top
fuck it
for a
was.
bit.
But that shit
Bro,
was
Jez,
insane.
And look at Harry's
I gotta send you
house.
the.
Let me see.
I gotta send you this alternative version of As It Was. shit is better than the Harry Styles version. I gotta say this shit.
Nah. Harry, I mean, I didn't know that Watermelon. If that
Oh,
Watermelon
well.
song and As It Was on this one, I'd probably say it win. But I didn't know that was in the last one. But I'm not
That
really
was
a
the last
Harry
one.
Styles listener, honestly.
I feel that.
I didn't even know Big Time Rush is a real band until today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought that shit was just a TV show.
Like, what kind of was a TV show? I mean, honestly, it is a TV show, but they kind of just like put out music from the show on like platforms. So it's kind of like they were a boy band, but kind of not. But now they kind of just embrace that shit to just make money.
No, I mean, like, ever since, like, Taylor Swift sold 5 trillion, whatever the fuck it was, first week, like, I've been going to Sarah anytime it was, like, a teeny bopper that dropped. I didn't know Big Time Rush was a real band. I didn't know Hannah Montana was a real singer before the show.
No.
I didn't know Naked Brothers Band
Yeah.
was a real band. Like, that shit just blew my mind, honestly. I thought that shit was all
Wait,
TV shows.
she wasn't a real singer before the show.
Yeah, she was doing concerts and shit
None
to, like, promo the show.
of them were real, but none of them were real before the show, though.
I mean, like, as the show's going, I guess what I meant to say. Like, they
Yeah.
started
Oh yeah,
doing
yeah.
concerts as them and then actually doing, like, they were them.
I'm not gonna hold you at all. I'm looking,
Yeah.
I'm looking at this Harry's House shit for all the songs on this album. The only song as good as It Was. The rest of these albums are ass. I ain't gonna hold you all. And if you look at the views, that hit As It Was has like almost 400 million views. The rest of them have like 10 mil. I'm like, bro, you better not win. You better just give it to like fucking Beyonce or Adele or some shit.
Whoever else
Late-
was in that
late.
category is gonna win. I forgot who the fuck I said.
It's not
We
gonna
got
be. it's not
Red
gonna be
Room
Kendrick
by
or
Taco.
Lizzo, though.
Who?
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
gonna be Kendrick.
I thought you was in my 5
Yeah,
minutes disrespect you like that. I thought you said
You
something else.
got Red Room by Taco on there.
Yes, sir.
I'll go fetch it in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
But it's not gonna.
I
It's,
got
it's not all
disqualified.
Lizzo. It's not at all. Fuck the Grammys. It's not all for Lizzo or Kendrick.
Kendrick's not gonna win. Lizzo for sure not gonna win.
It's gonna be Adele or Beyonce or fucking probably one of those random ass niggas like fucking ABBA or some shit or Coldplay. I don't know why they're even there. I didn't hear no ABBA song or Coldplay
Wait, is
song.
Coldplay the one that made that song that's like dun 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 dun? You know what I'm talking about?
They made that fucking that yellow song. Yellow. What the fuck that song is called? That song is I know from them niggas.
Nah, I've never heard them niggas in my
That song
life.
you're
If this
singing
wasn't
sounds
that
familiar,
song,
though.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that's them, but I couldn't tell you the name.
They made,
of it to
they
save
made
my
a lot
life.
of songs. They're goated. I won't act like I don't know. Coldplay's goated this shit. But like
Nah,
nowadays,
I'm pretty sure like I know the songs from like WWE 2005 or some shit.
yeah. Like they would like early 2000s. Like whenever I remember
Oh.
playing 2K and like Coldplay was all over that shit on 2K and shit. Like
Nah,
they were
Paul, the
crazy.
song you were singing was by Linkin Park.
Oh,
Oh, Linkin Park is fire too. That's OG. That's OG.
yeah. I can only like put the sounds to my mind. I don't know who the fuck is who. I mean, I feel like they all just the same nigga.
If you see Coldplay's like lead singer, I feel like you kind of like jog your memory a little bit. But
Was that
I
Kurt
just don't know.
Cobain?
no,
No way. Nah, he went out with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Who?
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
no, yeah.
isn't that Iron Man's wife?
Pussy Candle. Yeah.
What the fuck? Is that a
all
real
I
song?
know, all I know is that Beyonce is winning that shit.
What did you say?
Beyonce or Adele.
I said, is that a real song?
No, she had the candle that smelled like her pussy.
Huh?
But how did she get brought up?
Because she is married to the lead guy of Coldplay.
Oh shit.
I thought she was really married to RDJ.
Hell no.
Oh shit.
Oh, his name is Chris Martin.
Yeah.
The nigga in what's that shit called with all the kids? Cheaper by the dozen?
Steve Martin?
Oh, that nigga. That nigga was the goat of my time. I ain't gonna hold you.
Steve Martin. Nah,
Nigga, he was in Pink Panther. That shit, he like kind of ruled my childhood. He was in Bringing Down the House. Damn, I like a lot of Steve Martin movies growing up.
Where is he now? Is he cool?
He's on some show with Selena Gomez,
He's cool
Yeah.
right now.
like The Killer in the House or some shit like that.
Yeah, only murders in the building. What is
Yeah.
this? 2
Apparently
seasons.
it's really
Respect.
good.
Yeah, apparently it's like going crazy. This is the new Wizards Way Replace. Like she going
Yeah.
crazy on there.
No, don't say that.
Yes, they are, dog.
No,
Yeah,
bro.
it's 8.1 out of 10, 99% Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, they going crazy on that shit. They got Martin Short too, and Cara Delevingne, whatever her name and last
I
name
hate
is.
her fucking ass.
Damn.
You know who they're trying to force on us now?
They got Paul Rudd.
Jenna Ortega,
Yo, what
the girl from Wednesday. They
Oh.
trying to force her the fuck on us.
Hey, bro.
People-
She valid. She cool.
People love her. They're fiending over her.
What was she in before Wednesday? I feel like I've seen her face somewhere.
She was a singer.
What did she
I
sing?
think she was an actress.
Oh no, that's Olivia Rodrigo. My stupid ass. I'm looking at me getting no, but Jenna. She's in a lot of scary movies.
She's been a
Oh,
Screamer.
she was in that. She was in the X movie I've been wanting to watch.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, yeah,
She was
I
good
really
in
want to see that.
She was
Wait,
in
how old is
Scream,
she?
X 20.
She's 20.
Oh, say less.
What the?
Yes, sir.
No,
No,
this
people-
movie
was
actually looks
fiending.
kind of good. But yeah, I keep
Fiending
seeing
for
her
her.
on Wednesday, and like they keep doing these edits of her just looking at the camera, and they be in the comments going crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do.
What?
Oh my god. He said what?
So you been a part of the Jenna Ortega train?
Yeah. I
Not
gotta hear
been,
that
bro.
shit.
She's 20. She's 20. Just now.
I don't know. But you were one of the ones that called Billy bad as soon as she turned 18. I don't know.
Oh
Absolutely
what?
fuck not.
You actually might be out of here, Taco.
Never said that shit. Yo, look at your
Like-
lies.
like lies. Like, even if he's lying, because that clip alone is getting you. That's on par with mine. That's on par with mine.
Y'all want to know what Jess said?
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass
About
up.
a little
yes,
girl?
sir.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing is worse than that. You're not winning.
Yes,
Shut your ass
bro.
up.
Something about Yao Ming.
Okay, it's still not better. Yours
Is
is
that nigga
worse.
even good?
I'm about to say it.
No, nigga, don't say it though. But like all of us banned,
Sure.
bro.
All of us. You said it.
Bro, but that means you've been harboring it. So you're a fucking what's that shit called? You're an affiliate. Or what the fuck that word's called? Attendant.
Accomplice.
There you go. Yes, sir. I'm glad you know. We're me and you're taking it to our graves. Taking it to our graves.
No, sir. You don't want to play
we
that
are.
door game.
You might be. I don't know. You know, like Kanye is anti-Semitic. You might be like anti-Asian. I don't know. Whatever the word for
Me?
that is. Yes.
That's crazy. Nah,
What did
nah,
I
Apollo-
do?
That snippet right there is over for you, Jess.
It is, but it's not true though. I have
I
ample
don't know. I
ample
just
Asian
feel like
friends.
I feel like ample.
No way you used that
Yeah,
excuse.
No way you just said I have an Asian friend.
I said
That's
ample
crazy to
Asian
me.
friends. Ample Asian friends.
The same clan niggas be saying the same shit about black people.
God damn it.
It's over for Jazz, bro.
Shout out,
Nah,
Miz.
Jess,
Shout out, Miz.
Jazz, you know what we take
That's
to
your
the grave, bro? You know
Asian
what we take to the
friend?
grave, bro?
No, you don't even know him in real life.
Jazz, bro.
That nigga didn't even wanna meet you.
The grave, bro. We're taking that smooch to the grave.
You said what? You said what?
I said we're taking that smooch to the grave.
Yeah, I
smooch?
can't believe Paul didn't see that shit on camera. We went to New York with the
Yeah.
glizzy.
I would have deleted that shit on my fucking phone.
No,
would've
but you
saved
said
it
no.
to
You
his
said you
personal
wanted for
collection.
content.
Of y'all kissing?
No, the glizzy bite.
I don't know what I was smoking when I said that shit.
You said that I would have put it on. I would have put it in the vlog because
Yeah.
we ate both ends of the glizzy.
I
Yeah,
was
Mikey
lying
saw it.
my ass off.
What are you changed in 3 weeks? What's
What?
going on?
Because I didn't want that
Hey,
glizzy
man.
on my phone. What do you mean?
What's Sarah do to you, man?
I'm saying,
I don't think I've ever wanted a glizzy on my phone in my life.
I swear
Why?
to you,
I am
if
a
you if you
happy
back to
glizzy
that clip-
advocator now.
That's not what you said a
If you
month
go
ago.
back,
That's
if
not
you go
what
back to that
said a month
pod, you were mad at us for not telling you beforehand before we did it. Like
ago.
that's
Not
how.
participate.
Oh,
Yeah.
because I said because I said something like I wanted y'all to step in the street or some shit. I forgot what the fuck I said.
What?
Yeah, but I'm pretty
No
sure I
way
just
you
said
want us
that
to
to like
risk our
cover that
lives.
up real fast.
Hell nah, you're an op.
What?
Yeah, I do remember saying that though now, but I didn't say that
Nah,
because
bro.
the reason y'all thought.
Real talk. Next time y'all come here, we gotta go to that pizza place, bro.
What
When
pizza
we took
place?
the one me
Oh.
and Paulo found.
Well, no, the last one went to.
Yeah, I'm
That
telling
is
you,
the
me and
one.
Paulo were cooking that night. Like we were just pure, just like, oh,
Oh,
my
that
god,
was,
I can't believe
like,
we're really here.
Surreal.
And
And we stumbled
that was-
upon that.
yes, bro. We walked in there and the guy was like, hey, y'all come here, y'all come in here, and then he was like, you know, like it was mad cheap, and he even gave Apollo a free soda on top of that shit because
Yeah.
we were
What?
newcomers. Shit, mad wavy.
Like
That's the best pizza I've ever ate in my life.
Those like 3 nights, probably like top 10 nights of my life. I ain't gonna hold you.
Easily.
What's your first night? What's your first night?
I don't know, probably the night I got my ass ate.
What?
That's
Tell a
fair.
story.
That's, you know what?
Why would I tell that story?
Tell a
Exactly.
Why
story.
would you want to hear that?
He's a married man now. You know,
My
that's
Not at
part of-
fault.
all.
Tell the story.
No, bro. If we tell the story, we're getting for sure taken down after this shit drops. I
Bro.
ain't gonna hold you at all. It's over for us.
Rip.
Yeah, I'm not telling that story. I can't.
No way.
But for it to be your first night, we can
I'll
imagine.
tell it. I'll tell it. Anyway, so what happened was
No. Hell no.
What
Even if
would y'all
even
say
if-
y'all top one night is?
My top one night probably gotta be in New York for
actually,
the first time, for
If
sure.
I'm really being honest, my top one night in my life, probably. I don't know. I can't even remember. I have to like make a list or some shit because like I feel like I have like a lot of what's that shit called? The ADHD people have object placency, but like with memories. Like if I don't see that shit on my phone, I just forget that shit even fucking happens.
Oh.
So that's why I
Mine-
gotta like take a lot of pictures and videos and shit because I'd be forgetting a lot of like good memories.
I think top 3 for sure gotta be the first night in New York, just walking around. And I might be like top 2. I'm trying to think of like other nights
Yeah,
too.
I definitely remember that night because like I was traumatized. I think that's probably why I remember it so well because I almost died
Which one?
when I was running across the fucking highway and almost got hit by a semi truck
what the
like
fuck?
3 different times.
That might have been like the hardest I've ever laughed in a minute. It was that whole
That
just
shit
running
was
on the
insane.
highway. Going
I
back.
know.
That- how-
Oh,
like the fact that that's like the first time me and Jez ever met, we have a moment like that is insane.
We
And that
actually
nigga,
almost
I
died.
almost got that nigga killed because he liked a Twitter
Oh, way.
video. Like imagine that's how Jez died because he liked one of my videos on Twitter. Like, that's insane. Like,
Bro,
life is
because
crazy.
That was real, bro. We crossed the first one, and like I almost tripped because it was fake. Cause we were running, I was shit on the way through. Nah, bro, that shit was actually insane. We actually got. I don't know how we
It's just
survived.
the fact that we just wanted to go to fucking TJ Maxx that was right across the street. Like that just will never. I'm never going to New Jersey again. Like that shit is just so ass to me that there was no fucking
That's your first
walkway.
mistake, man.
Oh my god, that
It's
shit
just
is
like
so
it's the fact that like we were
funny.
like, oh, is that the hotel? Is that the hotel? And then we pulled up to the most ass one.
I should have pulled up to the one near me. The one that
Didn't even
said,
have a driveway.
No, bro.
And then
That
they were
one
having
year-
like they were having
No.
like cult parties in front of our shit. I'm glad we didn't go inside there.
Man, you probably would never came out again. I ain't gonna hold you at all. That shit was actually crazy.
That shit, the whole parking lot was full in the middle of fucking nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. It was only popping at night. Like in the daytime, it would be like fucking vacant, and then nighttime would start like every ambulance would be pulling up like in the hoods and stuff. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy.
Yeah, in a tent.
And then you go there, it smells like straight banyan.
Yeah, like what the
Nah,
fuck is
bro.
going on in there? What restaurant is that?
Almost got. If y'all went in there, y'all would have
And then you
never
say
seen y'all
the prices were like $1,000 tilapia. Like they were not selling fish in there. There's no fucking way. You're
I'm trying to
auctioning.
think of like my top moments, like my top 5 days / nights or whatever.
I need to
Honestly-
save that and make it a different pod, honestly. Cause we actually did write that
Yeah,
shit
because
down.
we I told well Light and Z are gonna be on our top 10 goofiest niggas podcast whenever y'all want to do that sometime within the next month.
I'm doing goofy as niggas. What do you mean?
Like we've been planning out the top 10 goofiest niggas.
Oh, like this year, or
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
mean gen?
Like,
Oh,
goofy niggas of the year. I said that before on here, and
Oh.
we've definitely been putting people on that list because the fake Drake was on there.
oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I think that's just like a different title of that, and I think I know the title because I know that one nigga, the one nigga that fucking quit his job for Jake Paul. Where the fuck that nigga for sure on
Yeah.
that list? Yeah.
That happened last year, didn't it?
That nigga still gonna be on this year.
No,
so I don't give a
he
fuck.
made it over to this year though.
Oh,
The nigga,
Because
nigga's
he's
so
still
goofy.
doing goofy shit. Like he broke into like a TikToker's house so he could try to record something. And they beat his ass or some shit.
Whoa, what? Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
think. Yeah, and then they gotta be on this immediately.
Y'all gotta watch the update video on that nigga. He's just been spiraling for clout.
Oh hell no.
But fake Drake is on there. The nigga that got his ass beat on Adam 22 was on there for sure. Because how do you not see that punch coming from 3 feet away? There's a lot of niggas going on there. But
Yeah.
they also wanted to be on the top 10 albums of this year, like last year.
Yeah, that's gonna be a funny ass video. And we gotta get Z back again for best albums of the year.
Yeah, they're already coming back for both of them. They already confirmed.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm already gonna start making that list for top 10 goofy niggas. Cause I probably got Drake for fake Drake top 3. Like that nigga's whole character arc lasted a year and that's it. That's insane
Fake
to me.
Drake. Yeah, you gotta be it for sure. Be on there.
He started doing fake Drake at the beginning of the year, and it led all the way to him getting a cease and desist of Drake saying never fucking. Actually, no, it ended with him getting knocked out by that dude in boxing that nobody knew about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had a whole character arc.
Yeah, you gotta be on there. You for sure gotta be on there.
All right, bad. But yeah, we are finally back. So we appreciate y'all niggas for sticking through the turmoil of us being gone, my niggas. You know, we'll never be long for that. We'll never be going for that long again. That might have been the biggest break we ever took from here and now, I'm pretty sure.
This is time, bro. Like Apollo moved, and then Thanksgiving came, so like friends and family come first. You know, just getting adjusted to shit type stuff. Like look, I have no concept of time anymore. Like I forgot today was even Sunday. Like I just don't know what's going on. I remember it was because I was like, damn, I gotta really
the day after Thanksgiving felt like a Sunday.
Yeah. Time just I don't know.
That shit went by fast as hell. And now I had the week off, and now I got to go back to work tomorrow. But that's the only reason I knew it was Sunday, because I knew I had to go back to work tomorrow and to get that concept of time back. Like jobs, the only reason I get that grasp because I work on the same schedule as the school is. So I work Monday through Friday and then have weekends off. So it's just like that same schedule that school niggas have.
I wish I had that shit, because like not having like. I talk about that all the time, but the fact that like school like really programs you to be on a 5-day work week basically, and then you leave school and you go into the real world and that shit does not exist is crazy. I have no concept of time. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I work. I might have. I don't know. This is honestly is crazy, but we're definitely back now.
Yeah, time don't exist once you turn like 21. Like once you start getting in your 20s, time is just there.
21. Can you do something for me? What?
Nah, but that bar 21 said was like they don't even gotta ask for my ID. They already know I'm 21. That shit probably better than like half of Kendrick's project. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Not low key though. I didn't get that bar until like a week after. I was like, of course he's 21, because you know he's 12 over 21. And I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm dumb as shit.
I'm gonna lie to you.
And that we didn't even get to talk about that album, but I think Jazz has to go, or one of y'all have to go. One of y'all said you had to be here for an hour, but
which album?
Her Loss, which I know.
Yeah, we don't gotta talk about that.
Yeah, right.
We must definitely do.
Yeah,
but we can talk. We can if anything, we can come back middle of the week, midweek pod, or like just talking about some stuff that we still gonna need to catch up on.
Honestly, that's very fitting. That's very fitting. Midweek for a mid album.
Absolutely not. That album was a smooth 8 out of 10, probably 9 out of 10, maybe.
It grew on me a little bit. I give it a 7.5. At first, I thought it was kind of like a 6, but then like, nah, some of the songs do fucking hit. Like the first 3 songs is crazy.
Once you get to the 6th song, everything past that is unskippable, like impossibly unskippable.
Yeah, bro, I gotta go through a whole full-length album first before anything is unskippable. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like how Kendrick only has like maybe 5 comeback to his songs on his album.
I'm not going back to that album at all. I ain't gonna hold you at all. I'm gonna love Kendrick.
I go back to like Father Time in '95.
Even Father Time. I listen to that's still my favorite song on the album. But I still don't go back to the album. Could you not?
I mean, how long has Her Loss been out for? Like 3 weeks.
Every Drake album comes out and they like these newer ones, and I might be kind of iffy, and I always come back to at least at least three or four after. Like it's just some like disease with this. I don't know.
Like crazy. I've even seen niggas going, honestly, never mind they coming back to that shit.
Well, not that one. That's like the only outlier for me, at least personally. But like,
Sticky. I think Sticky had Taco and Yo Flim in a chokehold.
Yeah, Sticky. Yeah, Sticky is a good song. But I feel like because TikTok really took that shit and ran it. You just don't like Drake. I don't know. You're just a Drake hater.
Yeah, you just don't like Drake, and then the disease like passed the pan because y'all kind of like mimic similar ideologies with Drake. But that album was fucking fire.
Nah, it definitely is. It's definitely one of the best out of the 3 of the trilogy, in my opinion. Better than Honestly Nevermind.
Honestly Nevermind is one of the best one, bro.
What are you talking about? You're
What
just I
the
don't know.
fuck? What are you?
Yeah, no, bro.
What are you talking
You
about,
ain't
dog?
You need I
you ain't
don't
hear
know.
bro. You haven't heard that? Your pussy is calling my name. You hear that shit?
Yeah,
Nah,
guys,
I
it's
mean,
been here and
after
now
after y'all said
podcast.
y'all didn't fuck with Scorpion, I was kind of iffy on y'all's Drake's takes. I ain't gonna hold you.
I said I like some of
Scorpion was garbage,
Scorpion.
bro.
Somebody, yeah, it was Taco. Then you said it was garbage. I just said
I
y'all
like
because I
that shit
forgot who the fuck
garbage,
said it.
bro.
I like Scorpion. I don't like all of it, but I like some of it. He had a lot of bangers on
Only
there.
Mob
Taco, let me
Ties is
just can I just
good.
go through
I don't
Scorpion right
know.
quick and tell me what songs you think are good?
Yeah, go
I
from
bet.
top to bottom. Now
All right, yeah. Let me just okay. We'll just end it off on this, and then after we get to the last song, I'll be done with it. What about Survival?
No.
Survival. That's a
You
pretty good
said
song.
okay. Taco,
Well, which one? Number one or number two?
Survival. What do you mean number one?
Oh, I meant like track one.
Oh, track one, sure.
Uh, not really. It's like a 5 out of
Non-stop,
10,
track
maybe
two.
6.
Nonstop is
Garbage.
goated as shit. What?
Garbage. That I just
Nonstop
flipped the
is really good.
switch.
It Nonstop is one of the worst Drake singles I've ever heard.
Move on. Let's move on to the next.
Huh?
Move on to the next. No, don't even question. Move on to the next one. Move on to the next.
I'll do the ones that I like.
Okay.
Elevate's okay to me, so I know you
Elevate's
probably
cool.
hate that one. What about
Elevate's
Emotionless? You cannot not like Emotionless.
It's like a
Emotionless.
6 out of 10, maybe
What the
5.
fuck?
Can you say some of the bars or just like
This one is like you got me feeling emotionless. It's the Mariah Carey sample. Oh, it's
no,
the one
yeah,
where he was like, "I'm not hiding the kid from the world. I'm hiding the world from my kid." That one.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's it. He was
That
spinning. He was
bar,
spinning.
that bar brought it up. That bar brought it down. I ain't gonna lie.
How?
He was spinning on that song. Never mind. This
That
nigga's
bar,
lying.
that
This
bar.
nigga lying. He's
Y'all
spinning.
niggas
Spinning.
be
He's
making
spinning.
fun of everybody's kid. Have y'all seen what the fuck niggas did to Elon Musk kid? All they did was hear his name. Niggas still memeing about that XKR3 ass name.
Fucking. They
Word.
thought that random ass Jit in J Cole's video what he did with Smino was his son. Niggas was going crazy on the nigga too.
And now that Drake's son is more out in public, niggas saying that it's Ice Spice's kid.
Yeah.
They going crazy on that. I would have kept that nigga a joke too. I would have kept him a fucking secret too. What about God's Plan?
That's just like one of his biggest songs. He has so many big songs.
It is his biggest
Crazy.
song, I think, of all
I ain't
time.
gonna lie, that new
shit.
Ice Spice song kind of heat.
Shut your ass up.
Wait, who?
He said Ice Spice.
What about 8 out of 10?
That's a cool.
That
that's
was
cool.
one of the more decent ones.
Let me
That's
just
like a
name
7.
it. I'm just gonna name every song that I think was untouchable on this album because I think a lot of niggas
Alright.
are sleep on this shit. I like Survival, Nonstop, Emotionless, God's Plan, 8 out of 10. Mob Ties was good to me. Sandra's Rose is untouchable.
I like that song.
Is There
Yeah.
More? Summer Games, Jaded,
Summer Games.
Nice for
pretty good.
What went very huge.
Nice for What's crazy.
Finesse
for What's
went
annoying,
pretty
ain't
big.
no-
Blue
Ooh, I
Tint,
love Finesse. I love Finesse. That's my
yeah.
favorite song. I love
Finesse,
my
that shit went crazy. Blue Tint went crazy. In My Feelings,
Feelings.
the Michael Jackson songs, whatever. That's not even Michael
Oh.
Jackson. That shit got confirmed. It wasn't even him.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy, March 14th. There's like 15 untouchable songs on this 26 song album. That's crazy. Imagine if he only used those 15s to be a perfect album.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the only bad thing is like a lot of these artists now think their album's a little bit too long. I think if they cut some of it, it probably make it the perfect album. We gotta
Like
talk
he
about
was
that,
just
too.
it was just one of the things he was trying to appeal to both of his fan bases. And he had like 8 untouchables on both albums. That was a double album. No, I think I should have a lot more respect for Scorpion than probably a lot more people do.
You have
Because
any, you have
niggas
any
was
words
saying,
talk out?
you what?
Yeah,
I'm sure it's not worth my breath.
Oh my god.
You said what?
Okay. I think you got any words, Taco? Because I slightly agree. I just want to see what Taco said. Fuck no.
Yeah, I mean, I just saw a lot of people saying that Her Loss was his best album since Views. Actually, no, they said If You're Reading This Is Too Late, and not every album that he's dropped
That's a
since then was
trash
definitely that's a horrible take. Like Views
I
is
think-
good to me. I think the only album that you
I
could
love-
probably say was a bad album was the British one.
That's the thing I didn't know is that a lot of people don't like Views. Like Views is very polarized. I love Views. Like one of my favorite Drake albums.
I mean, Views was hated at first, but now everybody fucks with that shit. The only one I don't
Nah,
like is
but niggas still hate that shit.
the
Like,
Dad
niggas
album
was-
cover.
Niggas still just don't like the fuck out
Bro,
of
that
views.
that J Lo sample.
No, I mean
that J-Lo
views
sample on
had
Teenage Fever.
Feel No Ways, Western Road Flows, Controller, One Dance, Pop Style, Fire and Desire, Hotline Bling. Like, come on, hell
Desire.
nah, come on, dog.
Fire and Desire is
Hotline
so
Bling, that shit, no, that album was fucking crazy.
niggas just don't
Wait,
like
what,
that
what
album
do you
for some reason.
what do you think about More Life? More Life.
I like More Life.
That's what I said.
Cool.
I didn't really. That's one I probably didn't like the most out of Drake. I still like it though, but
I
That's
just
like
some
one of
the
my-
songs. I just like the environment he creates with that. Like that one song where he's like he's drinking at the beginning. He's like, "Hey, pass me another one." Or the fuck that song is called. I like that song.
One of my favorite Drake songs of all time is probably Teenage Fever because of the sample.
Yeah, that might be the song.
Yeah,
No, that's not the song.
Teenage
That's not
Fever
the
went
song.
crazy, so it's probably not that one. But
What's the other one? Thinking about?
I don't know. Jill Chester. Was
Passion fruit.
asking me-
Passion fruit. I love passion fruit.
Oh yeah, that went crazy. Absolutely.
Yeah, 4422 was my
Ooh.
fucking shit too.
Yeah.
Now
I mean,
Drake-
I can't take any more Drake hate. I ain't gonna hold you.
Drake just
That
no,
nigga really is him.
I'll still hate.
No, you can't.
It's
can't.
just it's unnecessary hate though. Like I think it's just hate down. No, like
It's not valid.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just like
it's invalidatory hate.
I promise you, like people forgot about that thing. We gotta talk. We actually know, yeah, Drake. Cause we gotta talk about Drake for like a whole episode at least. Cause
Yeah.
the whole thing with Meg Thee Stallion shit too. We gotta talk about that too.
Oh yeah, because that that shit was insane.
And he dissed
love
that
that
nigga Serena Williams fucking husband or some shit too. Calling the nigga a groupie. We gotta talk about
Every
that.
nigga that nigga diss, fuck y'all niggas.
Bro, that's
Go
that's
celebrate.
the founder of Reddit. That bro's a fucking billionaire.
Go celebrate.
Okay. Ah! Shout out Z.
That's all I'm just gonna say now.
Why was that? Why is he go so hard enough? Who made him mad? I gotta ask that
I mean,
nigga.
our whole city. I don't know.
What the?
What'd he say?
No.
What'd he say?
He said, what's the city name?
Fuck no.
No way.
Absolutely not. Especially not at 9. I could have said it maybe about a couple thousand ago.
Bro, you're already at
Absolutely
19, bro, in like 3 days. What's going on?
not. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet is fucking great.
Yo, bro, you gotta do a 48-hour for 100K, man.
Fear this nigga?
100K? Yeah, sure. Actually,
Don't,
no.
nigga.
Let me not even say that.
Don't
'cause-
say that. Don't say that.
What do
is
you
wrong?
you be the only one that would bring it up? What do you mean? You
What
have
do you mean?
you keep a record on everything.
Yeah, but mine is shit is truthful, and you sit there and go, yeah, like I'm being dead ass. You can record this shit. I'm like, okay, bet. But then you be saying shit like, maybe I'll just. Let me not even say anything else you said because they're gonna take that and take it as a green light.
Yeah,
Y'all ready to Y'all ready to end it?
Yeah, we can go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but I don't know if y'all are still down, but we could do like a midweek one too, and just talk about some things because I do want to talk about that Drake album.
Yeah, we can do a couple of catch-up episodes for sure.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, probably be like 30 minutes a pop, so y'all can get in, get
Who's your
out.
favorite P star? Who's your favorite P star?
Oh my fucking god, it's been Hearing Now podcast. It's been me, Jazz, me, Taco,
That's me, Jazz. Be Jazz.
and we got Apollo.
Yeah.
Love y'all. We'll not, we won't leave y'all like bad.
Nah, we never doing that shit again.
It feels weird not recording every Sunday. I don't hold you at all. It was weird. You gotta stay on it. We gotta stay on it.
Yeah, like every Sunday I was like, damn, a lot happened this week, and I completely forgot about it on Monday. So that's how we
Yeah.
gotta do these things.
I fumbled last week. Last week I fumbled. That was my fault.
'Cause I know we missed a lot.
I didn't see that message, bro.
And also, shout out to y'all for I think we hit 200 subs. I think we were
We're
gone
at 230. Right now.
230. So we've been growing. Okay, hell yeah. I haven't noticed that shit. Like I don't look. We just like post, and I don't even look at the numbers on the channel. Just
Yeah,
post.
that's I mean that channel is just like I would literally just throw it up and then don't even pay attention to I upload something else on there. It's like I went on there because I thought we were gonna upload last week, so I was like, let me see what's going on over there. And I know the last video on there did like every video is doing above 200 now on there, like just without even me posting it anywhere, nothing like that. Like it's just by itself.
Hell yeah.
Like our last one did 224. Everything just above 100 for sure. The Blue Lock video went crazy, almost hit 1,000.
That one was actually really. Pan's editing is so good. Shout out Pan. Has been doing,
Yeah, for sure.
doing his thing.
The sleeping positions got above 200. Like all of them just go crazy for no fucking reason. I don't know what's going on.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Cheerless. Shout out to Cheerless.
Ah.
All right, we got to get the fuck up out of here. Looks like Corey's reacting to a video I reacted to last week, so I got to see what the fuck his reaction is to this. But
Oh, he posted this week's series on it. Oh, he
yeah,
did.
like an hour ago. I'm about to go watch that now. I got to.
Oh wait.
This has been the Here and Now. We won't leave y'all anymore. We'll see you guys either Wednesday, and if not Wednesday, then 1000% on Sunday. Peace.
Absolutely. Peace.
Peace out. Mwah.